Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I'm driving this. This is the Maruti 1000, a car whose name you have not even heard. Trust me on this. Straight away we're going to be opening the hood of the vehicle, which is going to be a bit of a task because थोड़ा crack jam. Oh खुल गया आराम से, क्या बात है. That is the engine which is actually a 970cc unit. बहुत ही छोटा है, बहुत जगह है इंजन बे में. वो सोच के मारुति ने लॉन्च किया था. There is no insulation there. Why did I say that? सोच के लॉन्च किया था because then they put a bigger engine and they call it the Esteem. Now obviously you can't call it 1000 while having a 1300cc engine. Anyways, the design is actually very nice. I like it because I had an Esteem in 95 with the same look. When they upgraded the engine, they just changed the name. बाकी सब तो more or less the same था, but more features were added. This is not clear lens. There is where the indicator is, and there's no provision for a fog light at all on this car. Now this car was launched in 1989 and it kind of revolutionized a lot of things because that time the sedans were crappy. You know why? Because they were heavy, they were from 1950s. I don't want to name Ambassador and Premier Padmini, but you get the drift. Now the wheels are colored white, but the wheels have never been washed ever. That's the reason I cannot read the tire size, but let me guess, it should be 175/70/13. Okay, there is no mirror here. Yes, a mirror provision was not given in cars in those days because, you know what, cost cutting, Ultra Pro Max, that used to happen. Can you believe? No mirror on the left side, and today you are crying because your car has parking sensors but it doesn't have a reverse parking camera, huh? You have to put the key here to access the fuel lid. Yes, that's right, and it's always so greasy and full of oil. I don't know why it keeps leaking. And this car has a rear spoiler which actually adds 1 horsepower to the already low 45 horsepower of this vehicle. And trust me on this, today cars have like this fake exhaust stuff going on, but this car has real dual exhaust. How did this happen? This is the first time I'm seeing a 1000 or an Esteem with dual exhaust. I've never seen such a thing in my life earlier, but ये कैसे हो गया भाई? ये तो revolutionary है, dual exhaust. And if you want to keep stuff, you can keep it here on the spoiler, which is an aftermarket edition with a high mounted stop lamp, or you can also keep stuff here. There's a towing hook right there. Now let's open the boot. The boot only opens with the key. It does not open from inside, I believe. Okay, and that is the boot, which is decent size. Let's just shut it. It has, you know, power closed doors. I'm sorry, power closed boot. It closes very fast. This clear lens lamp has been updated, I think, because earlier it did not come that way. This is, I think, for reverse. Okay. And later in the Esteem there were 4 lights. I also had that Esteem, so maybe I had a lot of Esteems. I was an Esteem collector back in the day. Jokes aside, my family loved Maruti Suzuki. Every family loves Maruti Suzuki. That's why they have so many sales happening. Now here you can see there are no door pockets. Space is decent, but you get a jhadu, you get some oil as well, and you get a cap to fill that oil. And these are 50-50 split folding seats, I think, yeah, because they look like that. So let's... Oh my god, this is so jammed, this is not going to move. But you know what, no passenger got a head in the center in old Maruti cars, but they are headrests at least. And on the parcel shelf you've got speakers. Space is okay, fine. Under I suppose poor headroom is also not that great, but there are some cobwebs, all of them right there. So I'm just going to refrain from sitting inside the car at the rear. That is the dashboard, which is very similar to the Esteem, but there are some really revolutionary features in this car. Let me first tell you that you have to put the key to unlock the car. There's no antenna here because probably it did not come with an audio system as standard. And check the air conditioning vent. It is here on the door. It is connected through this. Yeah, that's right. It's connected through this, and in those times there was no security alert system or any of that. Today though you can track your car with connected car, but at those times nothing of that sort could have happened. What if someone decided, ek kaam karta hu, iski window khol deta hu. So what you used to do, you used to take this mechanism home. So Faisal Khan's fingers of truth will dig deep into his pocket to remove the controller for the power window, and now you can operate it. How revolutionary is this? Tell me one car wherein you can put a next level child lock for the window control. You can't do it at all. Okay, and height adjustable seats thanks to this pillow, which increases the height, increases the back support as well. That was a jugaad our ancestors used to play. And plier and all that stuff also lying inside just in case you need it. Let's push this all the way behind, and it is always already all the way behind. There's no gap here in the center, a lot of exposed wiring. So quality of Japanese cars was also atrocious in the 80s. This thing has come out, so you just pull it to open the hood of the vehicle. Some dummy levers here, and if you want air on your face, so you could put your face right here just to get air directly on your face and not through these vents if you wanted to cool yourself faster. And the rest of the stuff is kind of broken here. There are 2 dummy buttons right there. Anyways, let's get inside. Okay, and you can see this thing has cracked, which is because of age, of course. AC vents here in the center. This glove box, if I open it, I'm not sure if it's going to shut or not. This stereo system you could actually remove and take home. That's another security feature. Air conditioning controls here. There is an ashtray right there, and this is the AC switch, of course. Gear lever feels nice to hold. Now, this is a 5-speed gearbox, which is amazing. That's the handbrake, of course. And yeah, you get a mirror here, and the sun visors have actually fallen down. Instrument cluster is kind of on the basic side. You can see there's no tachometer, there's a speedometer marked all the way to 200 kilometers per hour, and on the right you've got a engine temperature meter, on the left you've got a fuel meter. Well, honestly, the car feels kind of loose and broken in certain areas. These are wiper controls, these are headlight controls and all that stuff, but Japanese quality is not reflecting in this car. Anyways, let's do one thing. Let's start driving right away. By the way, there's some switches here. This is for the choke button, I think, and this is probably for whatever you wish to call it. There's nothing written here. They should have written 1000, so I at least know. And hazard light button is given right here. Chalo, nikalte hain. And now the vlog has started. Left foot on the brake, right foot on the accelerator, and here we go. Off we are. And now you can see the performance is really very nice. The car still won't turn on, but yes, overall it's a peppy engine because of the lightweight of the vehicle. Handling is okay. The ride is on the softer side, so ride quality is good. What turbo lag? There's no turbo, there's no engine. This car doesn't work. And on that bombshell, it's time to end. वापस bombshell बोल रहा हूँ. ये तुम rear spoiler मत उखाड़ लो भाई. चालू हो जाए यार. क्यों नहीं चालू हो रही? Come on यार, vlog करना था इस पे. या आई थिंक 2 एग्जॉस्ट की वजह से झोल हो रहा है, क्योंकि ये ना इनफ बैक प्रेशर नहीं बन रहा है इस एग्जॉस्ट में. अभी वापस धक्का मारना पड़ेगा. That's it. You can do it, Zahur. 3, 2, 1 and off we go.
Left foot on the clutch.
सुबह से कुछ खिलाया विलाया भी कुछ नहीं, और यहाँ पे धक्का मरवा रहा है. जान निकल गई आज. इंडिया कम्स होम इन मारुति सुजुकी, पुशिंग इट, बट हाँ, इसलिए सुजुकी का लोगो नहीं है यहाँ पे, मारुति का भी नहीं है. इट्स कॉल्ड डीबैज्ड.
It's all because of dual exhaust.
I have said that already. It's sporty performance. Have you ever seen anything of that sort? Don't worry, I'm coming close to the car when uncle is driving, because I know Russ got a 360-degree parking camera, so in case anything happens, he'll be able to see me and judge that as well.